The next morning, this is our first stop. I haven't got down there yet, but I did see a face. So we got at least one over here across the creek. I can't see this one right here, but we're gonna get here shortly. And we got at least two. So we set these yesterday right here on this trail. We showed this where they were coming up and down right there. I can't see up on top, but we got a nice one here. He's got both hands in there. That coon buster, he couldn't wait to get both hands in. And where we used the cable extension, we got one on this side as well. So, pretty good start to the day. First stop, and two of them. Let's go up to this high bank and see if we have anything there. Yeah, it looks tore up, but I think we might have one. Yep, there he is. That's a big one there. Well, this trail was obviously being used like I thought it was. That's 3 sets. That's a good way to start today. 3 sets, 3 raccoons. And you just can't pass them up. I said it yesterday. These high bank situations where they come out along, and you saw here where they went down over, and I put the trap just down from where the best spot was, and then across the way we got one where they were crawling up over there. That's a pretty good testament to the system that we're using. Just a stake, the Duke Dog Proof, our coon buster and magnet trailing set topping it off, and we've got one there, one up on the top, and one over here that we had the cable extension. And you can see the cable extension works just as good as the fiberglass stakes. We put the fiberglass stakes to the test last night, and obviously you can see those two are in there, and they don't even pull them out of the ground, and they have all that full range of motion. And you can use you know, disposables, whatever. Just stake the trap, the Duke Dog Proof, and our coon buster magnet gets it done. What an awesome start to the day here on this old beaver flow. But we're gonna get these 3 taken care of, and hopefully we have success at the rest of our spots like this. That would be a pretty good day. Well, that's a pretty good way to start the day there. We've got the reset on top, we've got the reset over there, and we just reset this. I don't worry about anything at the location. I don't do anything other than reset the trap and put the bait and lure in, and that's all we're gonna do. Just taking coon buster to about where the trigger is. That's all we're doing on that. And then we're gonna do the same thing with our magnet trailing scent, and we're not gonna do much at all, just right there, that's it. And 3 nice coons. The one's a little wet, he got in the water over there when I took care of him, but as you can see, this system right here, stake it in the ground so they can't get away, a Duke Dog Proof, our coon buster and our magnet, and 3 traps, 3 raccoons. And just look for this sign right here like this. When you have trails that, you know, are along the banks, these old beaver flows anywhere across the country, any little waterway, check those high bank situations. Every one of them is gonna have animal traffic most times, and just put the dog proof or whatever you're setting right smack dab in the middle of the trail, and the proof is there the next morning. So we'll get these in the truck and head on down the road and see if we have some more. But what a beautiful way to start the day down here on the sour farm. Well, we're at our second spot. I put 2 in here yesterday. I didn't film it when I put them in, but you can see that dog proof right there on this trail. You can see where the trail goes down in to an old you know, it's just a drainage ditch. There's a little running water in the one area, but we got one right there. Nothing in that one last night, but I set one over here on the other side of the road where the trail is, and that is a really big coon for Illinois. That's a well over 20 pounder. That's probably 24, 25 pound. That's a tank, kind of like the ones out in Kansas. And you can see the high bank situation again. You can see where they climb up over and they go out along the edge there, but just look for these locations on your line, and if you set them, you're gonna, I promise you, you will catch these raccoons the same way the first night. This is not hard. I'm not, you know, we have our system, and you know, there's other things that work, but this works for us. And as you can see, we're at our second stop. We've got 4 coons in the truck, and we're gonna have more today, no doubt. But that one is an absolute monster. That's a big coon right there. And it's perfect time of year. It's almost mid-December and fully prime, and that's going to be a real nice wall hanger for sure. But you can see on the other side, I wasn't going to walk down in there, but you can see where they go up under that root system over there. And it's just a location I couldn't pass up, and we got ourselves a nice one, and we'll get that one taken care of, reset it, and hopefully come back tomorrow and have another one. Well, we're coming into this spot where we put 3 yesterday. Here's one at the first section. That's a nice coon. And we're coming across, and I see 2 more. 3 sets, 3 coons. Right here on this, we showed this field yesterday. Right on that X, we caught one right here last year that was there. This one here was on the X. The trail going this way and the trail going this way, and obviously got him, and that's a nice coon. And then down here looks to be the biggest. This was another X right here, but basically that's 3 really nice raccoons in this situation here. You can see it's just a beautiful spot. I love it up here, just gorgeous, and doesn't hurt when you come in and have them lined up for you. But 3 sets, 3 raccoons. We showed these 3 sets going in yesterday. I kind of figured we'd have some action here last night, and 3 pretty nice raccoons. But it's our 3rd stop. First stop we had 3 in 3 sets. Second stop we had 1 in 2 sets, and this next stop we have 3 in 3 sets. So just a beautiful day, and we've got a pretty good start to the day. Well, we've got those 3 taken care of. Just 3 nice coons. This here, same as we do on a lot of other ones, just make sure that stuff gets pulled out of here so that there's a full range of motion around there like that. So that's good. You know, they're pretty big coons. You can see those fiberglass stakes really did a nice job, and we'll just put that trap in there. But just a gorgeous day. As you can see, it's sunny. We're starting off pretty good. Hopefully it keeps up the rest of the day, but this is trapping, you never know. But as you can see, our system with just dog proof, stake it in the ground, our coon buster, and topping it off with our magnet. They just cannot walk by it without working the trap. And you know, when you have trails like this though, and intersecting trails coming from the fence rows and out along the edge, it's really, you know, set up for success when you do have that sign. And it doesn't matter. I live in Pennsylvania. We have sign like this, you know, back there. Here we're in Illinois. We're going to be going to Kansas, and everywhere you go, you're going to have the animal's giving you the sign. And if you just use good equipment, which we're doing here with the Duke Dog Proof and our bait and trailing scent, you're gonna have success as well. So we'll get them in the truck and move on down and see if we have a few more. I see something bouncing down here. Yep, there's one. Nothing on this edge though. Huh. Thought we'd have two here. That's all right though. Let's get out and take a look at them. Here's that trail we set yesterday. You can see how it's beat down. Nothing working that trap, but across the way we got one that decided to put his hand in the cookie jar. What's up, buddy? Kind of a unique looking pattern on that one. Got a little gray on him. Well, that's just another situation where, you know, the sign told us this is where we want to be. I'm looking down there. We have two set right here at the other end of the pond. I can see the one trap and I don't see anything bouncing over the other one, but one came through here and we got him, and we'll leave him sit, and I bet you we catch some more here over the next couple days. But just a really awesome spot. You can see this trail running right off the edge of this pond. Nothing worked that one, but we got one right over there. We'll get him taken care of, and just another example of just following the sign. Follow the sign and you will be successful no matter where you're at across the country with this method. It's just, it doesn't get any easier. It's not hard to put them in the ground. It's not hard to set them. It's not hard to bait them. And it's a lot of fun when you come back the next day and have them waiting for you. So awesome. Awesome start. Well, we got that coon taken care of. You know, this is just one of those situations where I say it before. That's actually a really nice coon. I said it before. Basically, you know, clean out this here before I move forward here. And that's what you want, so there's a full range there. But, you know, I said it when I was making these sets. We caught a double on Opossum here last year. And, you know, we caught a double on coons before. We've caught other coons. We've caught other possums here. And it just goes to show you that these same trails, I mean, you can see they got that cut right in there like mountain goats. Right down through there, right up over the road. But it just goes to show you these animals, year in, year out, no matter where they're from, if they're transients or whatever, they're gonna work the same areas, the same trails. And you know, once you catch an animal in a location, I can't stress that enough. Once you catch an animal in a location, that's going to be a good location for every other animal that comes by or is in the area. So I fully expect to have more critters here in the next couple days, and I'm really happy and glad that we got this one. But we will come back here tomorrow and hopefully show you some more right here along this pond edge. Well, here's a spot I set yesterday that my batteries died on the camera. But you can see that trail, how it goes in around these hay bales, and we got a DP sitting right there. You know, in junk piles. I wouldn't doubt that there's a skunk or something living in there. He didn't work that set last night, but we also put one right here on this trail on the other side of the hay bale. You can see how that's beat down. And then we put one right down here where they run along the edge and right off of this water where the cattle get a drink. And we got a really nice, look how long he is. Man, he's long. That's a nice coon. He's got that tree tore up, but you can see the trail, how it goes out along there, and ultimately that's what we want to do. This is just another example of where, just pay attention to the sign. You have this all over the country. You're gonna have junk piles, tires, hay bales, all of the different things that, you know, are going to be attractive to these critters, whether it's the raccoon, your possums, or your skunks. All of that's going to be inviting, and they're going to look around, and obviously we have one waiting for us this morning. But pretty awesome, pretty excited. This is actually the sour farm where they have their cattle, and you can see up along there all of their equipment, and you know, that's all the way across America. You're gonna have those raccoons running in there. So if you're on a farm and you need to handle them, our system with the Duke Dog Proof Coon Buster magnet, stake it in the ground, you're gonna be successful as well. So we'll get that one taken care of, get it reset, and I fully expect to have some more action here over the next couple days. Well, we're walking in down here. This is that 2-track that I had a double on last year the first night. I showed this yesterday, and we've got another double where they're both pretty decent coons. That's a nice coon right here too. Man, look at the size of that one. Like a grizzly bear, aren't you, buddy? Anyway, this is where that trail went down in. You can see it's just beat down, and this is where they were going down in to the pond. We showed you this yesterday. This is just another example of following the sign. We just put these in yesterday. I knew that they were going to be on a trail that was going to be able to have some traffic on it. We got 2 really nice ones, and we'll get them taken care of and get them reset. But just pay attention to that. We were driving in. When we were driving out yesterday, I said I just can't pass that one trail up, and I don't have anything on the bottom one, but we have a big possum. We'll stop and get him on the way up. But just can't beat it. The system that we're using, stake the trap, Duke Dog Proof Coon Buster magnet, they just don't walk by it, and it's pretty awesome to come out here and have 2 more. And the day's getting going, and I got more traps to check, and I got more traps to put in the ground too, but we're getting a few of them in here. Oh, we got them 2 coons taken care of, and same as usual, just make sure the chain's all unbound. Get the trap set in the ground. Find a place we can put it in. There we go. Get our Coon Buster. But this trail, just, I mean, you can see how beat down it is. It's just an awesome place, and we'll get them rebaited, and I don't doubt that we'll have some more action here over the next couple days as we move through. But pretty awesome, pretty good day. We're getting our traps checked and cleaned up. Yeah, that works good. And like you can see, this trap's dirty and muddy, and it doesn't matter. Just make sure it's cleaned out. You're gonna just reset it. The next coon that comes by is gonna have the same you know, desire to reach down in there and get the Coon Buster out of the cylinder. And it doesn't matter if you spill a little bit of it, you'll be fine. But 2 nice coons. That one there on the left's a pretty big coon. Definitely double X at least. And then just a little bit of trailing scent and we're good. That's it. Pretty awesome though. These 2 sets are gonna work for every coon that comes by. You know, this is not the only 2 coons here, I'll guarantee you that. They're gonna be working around this whole pond system. You know, there's trails on the sides. the main trail right here at the, you know, center point, and then trail one. So they're all going to be funneling in here, and two really nice dark coons there. So set one, set two, we'll reset. We'll grab these guys and head on down and check some more. Yesterday, set this because I saw this trail here and I just couldn't pass it up, and there's nothing down on the left edge, but we have a big old possum right here, and we're gonna get out and show you that. But just an awesome place right here. I mean, you can see this trail. It's just, I mean, you just can't make it any more easier than that right there. I mean, that trail is beat down from side to side. As I said, there's nothing in that one over there, but we got a really big possum right here. Big old possum. The old silver fox. Anyway, the DPs, as I said, will work for your possums, your skunks, your raccoons, obviously. But anytime you can, you know, get them in the ground on these trails where, you know, you can just see how that trail is just beat down as it meanders across there. And all of those animals, the raccoons, the possums, the skunks, are going to work those every night. And case in point, Mr. Possum. So we'll get him taken care of and remake this same way we do with every other one, and it'll be ready for the next critter that comes up or down the trail. Well, we're coming up on that spot that is the shortest distance between both sides, and I see one. That's a big coon. I see two, and I see three. That would be a triple. We put three here yesterday, and we got three today. This is the shortest distance between this edge of woods where it jumps out, and you can see we put two over there on that side because they had a second trail over there that wasn't there before. But I said, you know what, it looks good enough to put a trap, and we did, and we got two there, and you can see the trail as it comes across. And we've got a third one right there. So we put three traps here. That's a really big coon. Man, that is a monster. That's a big coon for out here. Wow, look at the size of that thing. That's a big old dog right there, boy. Anyway, this is a situation that performs year in, year out. You can see this trail. We're on it right here. It's beat down. The animals are telling you they're using it. They're using it as their crossover from that point. And if you notice, that's as far out as those woods come. And that from that point right there across to that woods, it's a straight line right here. And that's exactly where they're at. So we've got three more there. I did put 6 in up here over near this junk pile. We may have some when we get up there. We'll show you that. But all in all, pretty much every location that we stopped yesterday, I talked about the sign. I talked about the, you know, system that we're using. Just stake it, Duke dog proof, our coon buster, our magnet. And when you do that, you are gonna have success. And it's right there, 1, 2, and 3. So it just doesn't get much funner either. This is really a lot of fun to be out here. As we get this third trap reset here, it looks like a front's coming through. It's getting dark, a little windy, temperature's dropping, which is good. That'll make them move. And 3 nice coons though. I actually didn't think the other 2 were as nice as they are, but they're actually really good. Get that coon buster there. right at the trigger, perfect. But this trail, I mean, look at this trail right here. Goes right up through there. I mean, they've got it beat down. You can't get any better than that for chasing these guys. And we'll just, a little bit of Magnus, all we need. But 3 really nice raccoons. We're gonna go up here, up over the knoll. We've got our final 6 of the day. We'll see if anything traveled by them, and hopefully we'll have some there. But all in all, it's a pretty good day. I think that's 14 or 15. And we've only checked about 30 traps, so we're about 50%. But doesn't take much when you got sign like this. But you can see, stake the trap, the Duke dog proof, putting the coon buster, topping it off with a magnet, and they just cannot walk by it. Anyways, first trap I see a coon, so they obviously were running this too. Got one down here to the right. I don't see anything in that. Yeah, nothing in that one, but we got a, man, that's an old coon right there. Look how gray he is. Man, he's a beauty. He's kind of an off color, off phase. Pretty animal. And then we have 2 right here. There's 1 right here. Right there's 1, nothing in that. And there's the other one right over there on that trail, nothing on that. And then I have 2 more. But the reason I set this here, you know, there's, you know, junk piles and old deer stands and hay bales and all those different things. Those animals come in here for cover. There goes something. What the hell is that? Oh, it's a black cat. And I guess he was in here looking at these 2. We got a double right here. Man, that's a black one. Look at that one. But as I was saying, there's another one down here. So there's 3 more in these 6 traps. You can see where they climb up on these old hay bales. They tear them up, they're scat on top. You can see here where they were up on these. You know, they're gonna come in here, work all this. You know, we got that coon right there, and we got a double right here. So, and that's another testament. You know, we got that black cat there. That's one of the things with a coon buster and that magnet, that sweet Loganberry. I've set thousands of these DPs in these type of areas, around farmhouses, around barns, and knock on wood, I have never caught a cat in a dog proof. And it's because we use that sweet scent, I believe. If you're using cat food and, you know, dog food and different things without something sweet, you may latch into cat. I don't think the cat pulls the trigger. I think they're 2-hand hunters, and they get up there and they're whack and they hit that other trigger from the outside of the trap while their other paw's in it. But with the system that we have, the coon buster and the magnet, they just cannot walk by it. And the proof is obviously in the catch. So we'll get these 3 taken care of. That's the last traps that we're checking today. 36 traps, and I don't know, I'd have to count them again. I lost count, but that's probably 16, 17, 18 different critters, counting that possum. So when you have locations like this, though, look at them, because that's where you're going to have a lot of animal traffic too across the country. So it's just one more spot that you can pay attention to and give yourself a good chance of catching some critters. And we caught these 3 here, and as the crow flies, that trail we just caught the other 3 on are on this side of the hay bales. So that's 6 raccoons in about 150 yard stretch. So that goes to show you, put the traps in, because the animals will work them. And pretty good day. pretty good day all around. The brand is so much bigger than myself or anybody involved with what we're doing. It's the tradition of, you know, it's that woodsmanship that these kids and even adults can learn just by being out there. That's what we're trying to do. Trying to get people involved, trying to get people to feel that. And every time you go out there with them, you're experiencing that outdoors through them. You know, we're showing the simplicity of things, and we're trying to debunk a lot of those myths that you know, maybe scares people away from doing it at times, thinking that, oh, it's just too hard, there's too much into it. No, it's pretty easy, and we're going to show you how easy it is, and you're going to be able to go out and do it.
Get started trapping those problem animals and nest raiders today. Become the steward of your own land or lease. Visit NorthAmericanTrapper.com.